we work with small and medium-sized enterprises and the ones with ambitions. So we meet with curiosity and expertise and willingness to stand the course. So we'll also put you in touch with private and public stakeholders through this here. So we are also a sparring partner that offers expertise, networks and capital for enterprises with ambitions through the whole country. We works in 3 dimensions. As you see, we works with expertise and also offers network and capital. I come back to capital later. So we try to help businesses to succeed, especially in international markets. So wherever they want to go, we try to be in our office in several countries. We are today located in 27 different countries. I will show you a map later where we are. So we are looking for people with great ideas, ambitions, and the ability to follow through. This is a purpose. We are the policy instrument of national and county government authorities for developing value-creating business throughout Norway. So you see also main objective is to stimulate business to enhance and commerce and to realize the commercial potential of the regions. If you go into our sub-goals, we work for more successful entrepreneurs. We want more companies to stand up with growth potential, and we believe that working together in clusters are a good way to work. So we are also financing industrial clusters through the whole country. A little bit about numbers. We receive funding in a normal year, I have to say, around about 4.1 billion Norwegian crowns. During this COVID period, we have got additional fundings for about 4.7 billion, but this is a kind of different year for everyone. So we have these fundings come from different sources. We have from the departments. This is for Nærings- and Fishery Department. Is called what should you translate it to? The Business and Fish Department, and also this is the Agricultural Department and Food. We also get some minor fundings from other departments, and also fundings from all the county councils, as for example fylkeskommunen in Møre og Romsdal, who is placed by MyBit here. So this is what we do, because we will match this with private capital. So around about 3.8 in loan guarantees, grants 2.9 billions, and other things 0.5 billion Norwegian crowns. If it diversifies by industry, it's look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Marine is big in Norway, fish, salmon, and agriculture is also big, and we have also other industries that we are divided by sectors. Yeah, I think we go fast through this. We have offices through the whole country, 2 offices in our area here, which is this part of Norway. The Gold Coast, where all tourists want to go. And also have international offices all around. So then we go into Innovasjon Norway versus hoppid. We remember that we have sub-goals is more successful entrepreneurs. And I think this is kind of terrain, and this is probably worldwide. If you are an entrepreneur and want to see what is in the market for me for grants, loans, and other services. It's a kind of foggy picture, probably. We try to, and if you see this picture here in our country, this is Innovasjon Norway, Research Council, this is hoppid, and other kind of services who gives advisory course. Grants and loan is a few also doing, but there's a lot of services going around. So if you try to Google what is in it for me as an entrepreneur, you will find probably not these metrics, but you find a lot of names, a lot of services, and it's not easy to find what is the way to do it for your company. So you know about this, it's entrepreneur's golden triangle. You have team, idea, and capital, and we also try to put in here competence. What we try to do with hoppid is to draw a map to the entrepreneurs. Where should they navigate in this kind of foggy terrain? So as May-Britt mentioned, we have this one door in policy. So if you are an entrepreneur, try to show, here's the entrepreneur. So you can go into hoppid and they will serve you where should you go and maybe get help in competence by grants or loan or whatever you want to do. Or is it no chance? Don't you spend your time to make application to those services. This is the job to do on the hoppid offices among all the first line representatives. Very briefly, so what does it mean for Innovasjon Norway? We have this triangle. If you see, we have a lot of regional SMEs. So fewer with the national ambitions, and we have a really few who are international ambitions, like born global companies. So this is kind of triangle, and we try to match more up to this upper triangle here and bring those companies up. So if you see in the kind of if you see this kind of normal distribution curve, I think I have to see it here. This is probably what is in this top born global. Maybe less, maybe just 5-10% of the companies are in a position to do that. And this is what we basically work with if you see among the rest of the country. We have a bunch of companies here. So what hoppid helps us is to bring more from this section over to for global section, or at least try to find what are their ambitions and try to get their applications, their business model, whatever, better to so they can have more ambitions to go up this ladder here. Yeah, this is on the screen now. You can see all the counties in Norway. Here is Møre og Romsdal. This is the population, and if you add this together, it's around about 5.2, I think, million people. If you take loan and grants to entrepreneurs and divide on the population, we find that Møre og Romsdal country is among top 3 in Norway to giving loan and grants. And this says a little bit also about the quality of the applications you get into. So we have a low refusal rate on applications, maybe about 25% maybe. If you go to Oslo, which is also quite good on entrepreneurs, they have a refusal rate for around about 70%. And you know, if you are an entrepreneur trying to make an application for grants and loan and you get refusal, this is kind of disappointing and counterproductive work. So what we do in hoppid, we get a high person of grants and loan per share and implement, and also get the quality of the applications to be quite good. It also helps Innovasjon Norge to be a really effective organization. So we are, not quite sure of the maybe 3 full-time employees working with entrepreneurs, and if we see, for example, with Rogaland, who is a little bit bigger, they are 8, but still they are not able to get more than 71 crowns. But we are more than double that if you divide it on people in the country. So I think we're doing our business model with the hoppid and Innovasjon Norway, and the cooperation is quite good for us when you see on the numbers. This is my last slide. It's all about the people, and this picture is taken for 1 year now, I think half a year ago. Before COVID, you see, we are staying really close. So it tells a lot, because here you have representatives from a lot of small municipalities. They are maybe part-time employee, maybe full-time employee with working to help entrepreneurs, but we are on the same level. We're working for the same goals. We have the same agreements in bottom, and we are sharing a lot of information between each other in this group. And we have a kind of open line policy, so we can call and contact each other in a really easy way. This is my last slide, so if anyone has some questions, please feel free.